Okay guys, so in this video we are looking at the Edexcel Maths Core 1 topics questions from papers, algebra and functions, and it's from the old specification for Edexcel Maths. So C1 just means Core 1. Okay, but this will still be appropriate for your current specification that you're studying, whether it's Edexcel, OCR MEI, OCR AQA, or any other exam board, okay? And in this video, we are looking at just one exam style question. So the plan for this is I'm going to be doing an exam style question every weekend, either on Saturday or Sundays, looking at random exam style questions, okay, for AS pure maths, okay, and even A-level maths as well, okay? Right guys, so this is question number 1. It says 1a. Write down the value of 8 to the power of a third. Now power of a third in maths just means the cube root. Okay, or the third root. Okay, so whatever the denominator of my fraction is, that's the root that I take. So it's the cube root of 8, or the third root of 8. And the cube root of 8, we should know, is 2, guys. Okay, because 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8. Okay, so it's refreshing your knowledge on cube numbers. Okay, and square numbers as well. Okay, depending on if you've got power of a half. Okay, but power of a third just means that it's the cube root of that number. Okay, part B, write down the value of 8 to the minus 2/3. So this one's a bit more involved. Well, the minus, it becomes the reciprocal, so it's 1 over 8 to the 2/3. Oops. So it's 1 over 8 to the 2/3. Okay. So the 2/3 here means that I take the cube root of 8 and then I raise it to the power of 2. So it's 1 over the cube root of 8. Okay, so I take the root first and then I raise my answer to the power of the numerator. So it's 1 over 2. Okay, that gives us 8 to the power of minus a third, but we want 8 to the power of minus 2/3, so we raise it to the power of the numerator. Okay, in this case, it's 2. Okay, 1 over 2 squared is 1 over 2 times 2, which we should know is 1/4. Okay. So this is looking at fractional, okay, and negative indices, okay. So the minus there, it flips it, so it's the inverse, so it's the reciprocal, okay. So it becomes 1 over 8 to the 2/3. Then I took the root of my denominator first, and then I raised my answer to the power of the numerator, okay. And in this case, I raised it to the power of 2. Okay, so I took the cube root first, and then I squared my answer because of that 2 on the top. Okay? Right, guys, that's the end of today's short, sharp video looking at AS exam style questions. If you found this useful, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. And lastly, please click that bell icon so you don't miss out on further and future videos. Okay, but that's it from me today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Okay, bye for now.